Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you on how to solve quadratic equations using arrays. So this is my third video on how to solve quadratic equations. In my previous videos, I used the lambda function to solve quadratic equations within the worksheet environment. So this time we shall use arrays in the Visual Basic editor. So before we go to the Visual Basic editor, so here I have the first column showing quadratic equations. So the first one here is the standard quadratic equation, where on the right hand side we have a 0, and then on the left hand side we have ax squared, so where a is the coefficient of x squared, then b is the coefficient of x, and then the third term is a constant c. So x is the variable. So here we have all these equations which we shall try to solve using arrays. So in the second column we have the coefficients. So for example, in the first equation here, the coefficient is 1. Coefficient of x squared is 1. Coefficient of x is -7, so which is represented by b. Then the last term, that is the constant c, the value is 10. So that is repeated for all other quadratic equations. So showing the coefficient of x squared, coefficient of x, and the value of c. So all these different equations, we shall get their roots all at once. So beta and alpha here, so this is alpha and this is beta. This will be our roots. So alpha will be the first root and beta will be the second root. So let us go to the Visual Basic editor. So to go there, you right click here, so we'll have sheet 1, then view code. So in the view code, so to get the module, so you click here, that is insert module, or you can press Alt-IM and the module is inserted. Then here we shall create a user-defined function, so that is function, and then here we define any variable. So here I can call it my result. Then in brackets our variables will be the coefficients of the quadratic equation, so that is a, b, and c. Then we close bracket. So then here we can have the other variables. So we say dim my roots, so that is the roots of quadratic equation as variant. Then now we create the array, so that is we say redeem my roots. So that is the multi-dimension array, so where we shall have the row and the column. So 1 to 1, so that will be the row, then 1 to 2, because we shall have 2 rows. Then we close the bracket. So we shall just have 1 row, so that's why I'm having 1 to 2, and then 1 to 1. And then here I have 1 to 2 because I have 2 columns. So then below here we say my roots is equal to, so we have the quadratic equation, so that is minus b plus sqr in brackets, so we have b squared, so b caret, then 2, so this means b raised to power 2 minus 4 times, so we use the asterisk for multiplication, so times that is times a times c, then close bracket, then close the entire formula, then divide, so we use that slash as division, so that is the real division, then first bracket 2 times a, close the bracket. So that is the quadratic equation for the first root. Now for the second root, we shall just use the same equation, but we adjust. So here we need the equation to go to the first row. So you say my roots 1, 1, so that is the array. Then here first bracket 1, 2. So this is the first row, second column, and this one is first row, first column. So then here we adjust, so we remove this plus and we put minus, so that we have the second root. And then my result, so this one, so that is this value now, which will be our formula in the Excel worksheet. So we simply say my result is equal to my roots. And that is it. So we go to the worksheet to test this formula, that is my result. So here you just type equal sign, then you type my result. So as you can see, it is appearing here. So you press the tab key, then select this one, comma, this one, that is C5, then the next one is D5, so you say comma D5, then close bracket and enter. So that gives you the roots of this equation. Then you move the cursor here, so where it changes to a small plus, so you drag to the last one, and there you have the roots of these quadratic equations. So for example here 5 and 2 are the roots of this equation. So thank you for watching my video, and see you in my next video. So please subscribe to my video.